Hi, just a quick video just to ease your lower back pain, okay? So if you're struggling to get to the live online classes, just give this a go. It's only 15 minutes, nice easy moves for you, okay? So we're gonna stand up nice and tall. Let's get our feet together, separate our heels, separate our toes, hands on our hips, nice exaggeration through the pelvis. So we're tilting forward and tilting back. Nice movement there in that lower back. And then we're going to find a place where the pelvis sits nice and level. So somewhere between the two moves. Relax our arms down by our side. Let's stand up nice and tall. We have our tummy muscles held in and we're going to roll those shoulders back. So we're lifting nice and high, pushing right back, lifting, push back. Getting some nice movement going on there in those shoulder joints. Through the shoulder blades, you should be able to feel them gliding down your back. Last two, last one, and hold it here. Okay, we're gonna go nice and wide with our feet, up with those arms. We're gonna bend through the knees, okay? Warm up those hips. So we'll come down, little sumo squat here. Let's give ourselves a hug because that's what we need. And then reach it back up nice and high. So come down, hug it here, reach up. Still keeping those tummy muscles held in. Reach up nice and high. That's it. As low as you feel you can. Vicky, just the camera. Last two. Last one. And lower those arms. Okay, let's get our two arms, and bring the feet back together, arms out to the sides. We're gonna rotate from one side to the other. So I want you to try and keep your pelvis facing forward. We're just doing a nice gentle spine twist here. We don't have to go too far over. Again, just warming up those back muscles. We'll go one more each side. And back to the center. Lower those arms. We're going to stand at the back of the mat. Chin to chest, arms nice and heavy. And we're going to roll it down. Roll down towards your feet. Keep your knees nice and soft. And then slowly roll it back up. Head is the last thing to come up. Nice and tall here. Keep the tummy held in. Let's go down again. Reach for those feet, roll it back up, and then on the next one, let's hold it down at the feet. So come down, hold it here, get nice and heavy with those arms, relax into the pelvis a little bit, and then roll it back up. Okay, and the next one, let's roll all the way down to the mat. So we're going to come down. Let's find the mat. All the way down onto our tummy. We're going to forget about the legs for a moment and just go with the arms. So two arms are going to go straight out in front of us. Nice, locked in through those elbows. Keep the head down. We're just going to move the arms, lift and lower. And then switch the other side. Lift and lower. So let's keep the tummy muscles held in. Don't worry if you're not going too high. You can keep it nice and low. If that's all you feel you can manage, that's fine. As long as you're getting a bit of movement going on somewhere. We'll go one more each side. And lower. Now we're going to get our two hands back underneath the head and we're going to go with just the legs. So keep the tummy held in. And then a nice breath out to lift, in to lower. So you should be able to feel the lower back, your glutes and your hamstrings all working together to lift up that leg. They should be working all together, not one a little bit stronger than the other, although you might feel the glutes working harder. Okay, let's add the two together. So 2 arms straight out in front of us. Let's lift opposite arm to opposite leg. No need to lift through the chest, no need to lift that head. Keep the tummy held in. We'll go 1 more each side. And lower. Okay, let's sit back on our heels. Stretch forward through those arms. So push your bum right back. If you're suffering with any kind of osteoporosis, I want you to keep your head up. Okay, stretch those fingers forward. We'll just do a quick little one on the hips, just to keep them mobile. We're going to go over onto one side. Rest your head on your arm, and we're going to bend up those knees. So make sure your feet are in line with your hips. We are going to lift the whole leg up. So lift the foot and the knee. And then you're going to glide your top leg forward, keeping the knee bent, and then glide it back. So forward and back. Let's keep our tummy held in. And we're keeping the upper body as still as we can. So just maybe you can feel it through the top of the leg, into that hip joint. Okay, last 2. As far forward as you like and as far back as you like, okay? You can keep it nice and small here if you want. Last 1, let's bring that leg forward. Flex the foot. Now we're going to drive the heel down to the end of the room. Point that foot, bring it back up. And push. Point. Push and point. Last 2. Last 1. And you can carry on with circles here if you want to, but I'm not going to do that this morning. I'm just going to lower my leg down and drop it down in front of me to give a nice little stretch there. Release the sciatic nerve as well once that leg is forward. Okay, we're going to switch over to the other side. So I'm just going to swing around. Rest the head on the arm again and bend up those knees. Feet are in line with our hips. We're going to lift that top leg up to hip height, glide it forward. Glide it back, so make it nice and small if you need to. Small movement, forward and back. Feeling it in that hip joint. Hopefully releasing everything up. Maybe it's feeling a little bit tight, especially once the weather gets a bit colder. Start to feel those joints stiffening up a little bit, don't we? We need a bit of sunshine, don't we? Or a bit of warm weather. Okay, last 2. Last 1, bring that leg forward. We're going to flex the foot and drive the heel down. Point, bring that leg back up and push. Nice stretch there through the back of that leg. And not too high. Keep your tummy held in. Last 2. Last 1. And lower. Okay, let's drop the knee in front of us on the mat again. Nice stretch there. Okay, I'm going to roll straight over. I'm going to do a little bit of shoulder bridge, okay? So feet flat on the floor, knees are up. Feet nice and close into the bum here. Back is nice and level with the floor. Relax your arms down by your sides. I'm going to take you through 3 levels, okay? So you can take as much time as you want. So we're going to push the spine into the mat and just release it. Push and release. So it's just like a little pelvic tilt here as you push the spine into the floor and then just release it. So nice stretch through that lower back. Okay, and the next one we're going to add the lift. So we push the spine into the mat, tilt that pelvis, peel that back up off the floor, 1 bone at a time, and then slowly drop it back down the same way it went up. If you want to have a go with the breathing, you're taking a breath in on the floor and then out to lift. Breath in once your hips are up. Breath out to lower. Breath in again once you get to the floor and then out to lift. So peeling that spine 1 bone at a time. Imagine it's like a string of pearls peeling up off the floor, 1 pearl at a time, and then dropping back down the same way. We're going to add the arms on the next one. So peel the spine up off the mat, 2 arms go back over the head. And as you bring your spine back down, bring those arms back down as well. 1 bone at a time through the spine. And again, peel up. Nice and gentle. Let's go 2 more. And last one. And lower. Okay, so we're going to do just a little bit of abs to finish, okay? So you can, if you have a ball, grab the ball. If you don't have a ball, use a rolled up towel. So do you remember when you used to go swimming, you used to wrap up your swimming togs in a rolled up towel? You're going to do that, so quite a big towel, and then place that under your pelvis. If you have the ball, you're placing that under your pelvis. So place it there, quite low down, okay? Not too high through the lumbar spine. We're going to get our tummy held in, lift our 2 legs up to tabletop position. We're going to keep those knees bent, tap one toe down towards the mat, back up, tap the other toe down and back up. So try and keep the angle of your knee the same, tapping away from your backside, a little bit further down towards the mat if you want to make it more difficult. To make it easier, of course, you can tap near towards your bum there. Doesn't put so much strain on those abdominals. But if you want to take it a little bit further, go further down with your foot. Hold your tummy in. We've drawn that belly button right in. So imagine you have those tight jeans on. So those tight jeans are the ones without the lycra, don't forget. So they're just pure denim. And they're really tight. And you're trying to squeeze yourself right into them. And 3, 2, last one. And we're going to lower the feet. Take the ball out. Hugging those knees. We're going to get our 2 hands nice and wide. Grab hold of those ankles. Little rock from side to side. Stretch through that back. Hopefully those are a nice few exercises. They're always the nice ones to do to release the back, especially if you have the ball and you can place that under your back. We'll do a few stretches now. So get the feet together, knees together, arms out to the sides. You're going to drop your knees one way and the head's going to go the other way. Nice stretch down the side of the body. And lift it back up. Let's go the other side. Drop those knees down. And bring it back up. Okay, let's roll over onto hands and knees. We're going to push the spine up towards the ceiling. Push that back right up and drop your head. Tuck the tailbone under. And release. Now the head goes up, bum goes out. I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades together. We're going to come back to the center, so back is nice and level. And we're going to wag the tail, so bum goes side to side. You know I love these ones that make you smile. And release. Okay, tuck your toes under. We're going to push the bum up. And then just find your own way of walking up to a standing position if you feel like it. Or you can do that down dog and then roll it up. Nice and tall here. We're going to reach our toes one more time. Stretch it down. Roll it back up. And then from this standing position, let's reach those arms up towards the ceiling. We're going to stretch and stretch, maybe turn the wrists. Imagine you're picking apples off the tree. And 3, 2, 1. Lower, let's take a breath in. And out. And in. And out. And last one. And lower. And hopefully we'll be back in the studio very soon. Bye for now.